Good morning, pregame crew. It is Thursday, August 10th, 2023, 6:21 a.m. Mountain Time, 8:21 a.m. Eastern Time. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Hi, Lulaine. How are ya? I hope you're feeling better, feeling well. Hi, Clifton, Casey, Topher, Jill, Greg, Alex, Cliff. Thank you so much, GSYL. That's very generous. I'm very unsolicited. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Donald, Marvin. Hello, hello. Hey, Alnick, Homebody, JG, Wave, Fernando, Basque. Hey, Rob. Tess, James. Thanks, Rob. Hey, Kat, Crypto, Gregory. This chat is messed up because I thought I saw Renaissance Man and Night Truck earlier in the morning and they're gone. So if I don't say hello to you, just know sometimes this chat isn't completely accurate when I reboot for the live stream. I don't understand what happens there, but I appreciate you being here. Hey, Cat Crypto Lady. That's right, Gregory. Ain't nothing wrong with that like button. Hey, Tomato Juice. I miss you. Hey, E-Cube, Yomo. Sofia, Bulgaria. Sounds beautiful. Hey, Bennett, Scott, Metabolic. Yeah, Sandor, UPST is a wreck, but it's still looking for a weekly higher low. We have CPI, by the way, in 7 minutes. This will not be your normal show because I do have notes. I did do my homework, but in a minute, the dog's going to eat my homework and chew it all up and spit it out with the CPI data. So just know that. We're looking for a weekly higher low. RSI means a lot less when it's news related, and this event with UPST is related to earnings. So yeah, RSI is beat up, but it doesn't mean a lot. It really doesn't. And I would say our most likely scenarios don't mean as much as well because the 4 hours oversold. Typically, we're searching for that weekly higher low when 4 hour reaches oversold. But again, these are extenuating circumstances and it doesn't work like that. Oh, my magnet's not on. Oh, shoot, my lines are all going to be wrong. So $28.99 is your next obvious support. So I'm going to delete all these lines because they're probably crap. So those are your ES levels if you want to screenshot that. Here's NASDAQ. Let me delete that. RTY. Let me clean this up. Sorry, guys. Someone didn't have their second cup of coffee this morning. Hi, Grisha in Hong Kong. Buenos dias, Jungle Cat. Annette. Let me go back up to the top. I will go over Tesla when I go over our regular tickers. Apple, Amazon, Nvidia, Tesla I cover every day. You're welcome, JG. AXP. We're in a weekly downtrend. Monthly, we're looking for a potential higher low, but weekly and daily are showing no signs of hitting that yet. 4 hour is stuck below the 50 RSI. Yeah, I don't like this chart. You do have a clear level to play, just super clear, 163.50. If you want to... Bulls want to see 163.50 hold, and you could possibly aim for a bottom fish of this monthly higher low, but it's showing no signs of setting it yet. So it may be a little early. Data in 4 minutes. CPI, we're expecting 3.3%. 3.3%. Anything with a 2 in front of it should be could be perceived to be bullish. 3.3 would be neutral, and anything over 3.3 would be perceived to be bearish. And of course, algos interpret this stuff differently. The first 30 minutes can be a fake out. Then after that, we mark the high and low of the reaction, and then we can see what the real trend is after about 30 minutes. Ain't it? I still have an annoying, loud, noisy mouse, so excuse that. I need to get my regular one fixed. Mine is on the fritz. Daily EQ going sideways. 4-hour squeeze. Getting nice and tight. 182.50 is your clear resistance, and 174 is your clear support. Odds favor up because the preceding trend was up. Doesn't mean it'll happen like that, but that's what the odds favor. That's right, ML Jinky. I have no expectation for CPI. You're welcome, Gregors. I have no expectation. It is what it is. Hey, A Ranker in Bali. How beautiful. The yellow bars are inside bars. Yep, unemployment numbers today as well. Good reminder, Gregors. If you're interested in my chart setup, you can click on the link below in the video description of the YouTube video to get a PDF explanation as to what all these colors are on my chart. Yellow just helps my eyes identify inside bars a lot faster. Good morning, Sam. So let's go back to ES. I have Queen of the Mountain setups for you. I did do my homework again, but CPI could turn all of that on its head. We have a potential 4-hour falling wedge. We are the 50 RSI. We continue to bang our head on the 50 RSI on the 4-hour. We're looking for a weekly high or low on so many charts. Now put it in, darn it. All right. Dollar showed some weakness overnight. We have a daily EQ. We are showing signs that the weekly lower high is most likely set. That is good for market bulls in general. I'm going to move the microphone a little bit away from my mouth so you don't have to hear that clickety click, 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 clickety clank. All right, CPI data. We're waiting. We have 1 minute. Dougie Fresh, you're on. Oh, yes, this is the paid version of TradingView. Unemployment claims, 230,000 is what they're expecting. And for the economists who want to see slowing in the inflation, they want higher jobless claims showing that the job market is slowing and Fed's interventions are working. Which I don't think they're working. I think if we're going to base CPI on my grocery bill, then it's going to be higher than anticipated because we have major inflation everywhere. But we'll see. 3.3 is what they're expecting. 13 seconds. Check your orders. No, I don't use the TradingView economic calendar. I use investing.com. I'm just used to it. Sometimes our tools, whoa. 3.2, a little less than expected. That's good. Jobless claims, a little higher than expected. So I'm looking more bullish now based on that data. It doesn't mean it'll stick. But that's what the odds favor. Odds favor a little bit higher. Let's see what they figure out. All right. We still don't have a 4-hour higher high yet. We did break bull from this hourly low high overnight, 4516. All right. Maybe some of you got a scalp out of that. Okay, let me get back to the chat and get the show on the road. Thank you, Donald, for typing that out in the room. So this makes me look for that weekly higher low, seeing this bullish reaction to CPI. But remember what I said initially, the first 30 minutes is a lot of algos attempting to digest this information. It doesn't necessarily mean we will remain bullish the rest of the day. So oil is popping. Oil had some data that Saudis are cutting their output. So oil is popping, and I hope that you're recognizing this correlation that's been helping me with oil and the market. If oil is bullish and popping, that typically can help the market and vice versa. I've seen a close correlation as of late. So good morning. Welcome to the pregame show. This is who I am. I'm Chart Gal Lori, and I'm part of the Chart Guys community, and we teach technical analysis. If you want to give me a follow on Twitter, that'd be great, at Chart Gal Lori. I'm attempting to reach 5,000 followers, so share, share, share. All right, and what I do here every morning, besides go over the economic calendars, I show you this table, and I was coming into the day pretty neutral. We're set up for bears to take over, and we're set up for bulls to resume their weekly uptrend. So it was kind of split this morning. So I didn't show you this earlier and didn't want to lead the witness, but we were set up for either way this morning. So again, I'm approaching this day pretty neutral. If the weekly lower high is set on dollar, that favors the weekly higher lows on the major indices. All right. So your support from overnight is 4504. So 4,500, your psychological round number. Futures love to respect the psychological round numbers as support and or synthetic resistance. If you could hit that like button, there are over 300 of you and only 93 likes. I'd appreciate it. All right, NASDAQ. Do y'all see the work that everybody has to do? This 4 hour, I just saw this. That was the first time I saw it. We have the early makings of a potential inverse head and shoulders on NASDAQ. ES, I could also make that same speculation, potential inverse head and shoulders, or a potential 4 hour falling wedge. So we got to get over 45.36.25, 45.36.25. NASDAQ, we need to get over 15432. Okay, we're clawing back some of that pop on data. We'll see how we fare. Those are your levels, 15432. Support 1514650. RTY. RTY looks like an Adam and Eve bullish reversal pattern. There's the male part and there's the female part. It's actually a pretty classic pattern. Normally we don't get them as clean. This is pretty clean. Potential Adam and Eve reversal pattern, and that is a bullish pattern. We need to break over 1964.60 in order to confirm that pattern. Dollar's pulling back even harder. That should be good for gold. Yep, we're spiking on gold. All right, Dow, same thing. There's the male pointy part, and there's the female rounded part. Potential Adam and Eve bullish reversal pattern. Resistance, let's just make it even, 35,500. That psychological level is your resistance, and support 35,131. Okay, Hang Seng was pretty flat overnight. DAX is green, 0.38%. Bitcoin got some bad news yesterday on the ETF. I don't remember exactly what it is, but I know that it impacted Bitcoin, and Bitcoin cannot get its act together. Everybody's looking for that weekly high or low, and we're trapped under the daily 50 MA. That's that yellow line. We have our second daily inside bar forming. So we are trapped under the daily 50 MA as bulls attempt a potential daily higher low to put in that weekly higher low. Ethereum, same thing. Second daily inside bar, trapped under the daily 50 MA, looking for a weekly higher low. We need to get over we did get over 1857.56. We need to get over it more convincingly for that potential 4 hour higher low to be set. Gold, nice pop. We've been watching this, and I typed this out yesterday. We've been watching this trend line. We're looking for a weekly higher low compared to 1940. We hit 1947.20 overnight right there. Yeah, right there. So we need to get over 1966 to change the 4 hour, well, to set that higher high, and then work on setting that trend change, get that 4 hour higher low. I like gold long today. GDX is one of my Queen of the Mountain trades again. And I like it for risk to reward. I have typed out over here. Let me copy it on my notes. I have my notes off screen, and I save those for TCG members. I copy and paste them over there when I am done. Okay. Text. Determining before entry where you will be wrong is a critical decision in trading. It is mission critical. At what point will your trade thesis be invalidated, therefore stopping you out? That is a decision. Please listen. This is a decision to be made before you enter. I get asked every day, should I exit? That question should have been answered prior to your entry, and I felt like a total jerk telling someone, hey, well, what was your plan before you entered? It's the truth. You need to know where you're wrong before you enter. And I know this gold long idea below 1940, I am dead wrong. Below 1940, I am wrong on the long idea. And I accept that risk to reward because it's so close by. So you have to know where you will be wrong before you enter. So gold is looking great. 1947, that clear support. Oil. Okay, I want y'all to look at this weekly megaphone. I'm having a hard time being super bullish on oil. Y'all see, I know y'all hear me pause because I have to choose my words so carefully because I want to practice what I preach. I don't want to speak in absolutes. I don't want to speak in predictions. I just want to speak in probabilities. That is my intention. So with oil, we have a potential weekly megaphone, meaning higher high without follow through, and a potential high. We have a higher high. Does it get follow through? It has to be answered in order to determine if this is a weekly potential megaphone. We did have bullish oil news this morning, so I'm aware of that. And y'all are all aware. If you've been on this show for more than one day, you know I freaking love this weekly oil chart. I love this chart. It is my favorite chart out there. Been saying it for weeks on end. It's been my summer love affair. We have plenty of room for a weekly higher low on a pullback. I just have a hard time being long up here. Up here. And this could be the beginning of a head and shoulders. So we'll have to see. We have nat gas inventory today at 10:30. Don't forget about that. Nat gas had a huge bull move. And we hit 2998, so $3 psychological overnight. Plenty of room for a daily higher low. Plenty of room for a 4-hour higher low. Hourly chart is not faring as well. On a bounce, we could get a lower high. So on the hourly, we're losing a little bit of our footing on nat gas. But overall, back burners are in play today. Possibly first hourly oversold could be a potential long. Apple. I was asked yesterday, when did I go? Because so yesterday on the show, I was bullish. And of course, we dumped early in the morning and then we bounced. So when did I know I was wrong about being bullish yesterday morning? And my response was when Apple lost 180. I was very clear about the gap rules yesterday and how important Apple was. If Apple was unable to hold the gap up and we re-enter the prior day's range below 180, because I said 180.27 Apple, we know what Apple likes to do, dip right below and then reverse. So if it can hold 180, that was bullish. If it lost 180, that was bearish. And that was your go sign. And you could have had $3 in the money to the downside. And then yesterday during the day, I posted, let me see what I posted. Yesterday morning at 9:44, Apple dipped below the key support of 177.32, holding 177 site. Let's see if this is a look below in reverse. I wasn't trading it. I didn't have a lot of confidence in the bulls, but market internals weren't confirming yet. So that was at 9:44. I posted that my time, which is mountain time. And that was right here on this candle. This candle right here. It was about 177.30 at the time of posting, and it held. It absolutely held. And what else happens at this time? Right here, around 9:30 Mountain Time, 11:30 a.m. Eastern, European closes. The European close marked the bottom of the market yesterday. My friend Mr. F, he posts about it all the time in chat, and we talk about it. He will remind me, European close approaching, European close approaching. We can sometimes get reversals at that time. And what a reversal it was. All right, and yep, we're giving back this move on ES. We're dipping below 4,500 psychological. So with Apple, right now we're opening up above yesterday's close, but we're still inside yesterday's range. I'm not looking for inside bars today. It absolutely could happen, but I'm not looking for them because of CPI, and we have PPI tomorrow. So we'll see if 17799. So let's make it easy. And I've drawn this out for y'all multiple times on Apple, and I'm going to do it again. You could make a living trading Apple at psychological numbers. Here, 177, 178, and 179. Do y'all see how textbook Apple can move on psychologically round numbers? So today, if you wanted to look for a pullback buy at 178, I support that. And I would stop out if you're wrong. Y'all look at these holds. I couldn't make this stuff up if I wanted to. So Apple, you can look for psychological round numbers to trade Apple. So right now, if the market continues to remain heavy, then I would look for Apple weakness against 179.59. If the market were to bounce, I would look for longs against 178. Amazon. Amazon is still bullish. 137.05 is your fib retrace of 0.382. It keeps a daily bull flag in play. We grazed that number within a nickel. Don't you love TA? NASDAQ is strong, Rob. Yeah, we do have a nice lower wick of bulls buying this dip right now on NASDAQ. Sorry, I lose my chat. Okay, so yesterday, yesterday I shorted ES. My magnet's not on. That's what's the problem. Man, I feel like a total boomer today. So yesterday, I posted my short entry against 45.18. I entered at 4516. I entered against 4518 because we were at that 0.65 retrace from the high of overnight yesterday to the low. And it was a perfect short entry. Do I always get perfect short entries? No, I don't. And that was here. In at 1244. So let's look at 1244. I shouldn't take this much time. That is bad on me, but I'm gonna do it right here on this candle. Right here at this golden pocket retrace is where I entered. Here, and I posted my exit when we lost a 1 minute stair step when we popped back up. So I exited my last ES contract around 450425, and I had a technical reason to get in, looking for an hourly lower high with the golden pocket retrace, and I had a technical reason to get out. 1 minute bull break of the stair step. Technical reason to get in, technical reason to get out. Okay. So Amazon is strong. Daily higher low anticipated, potential daily bull flag. I like Amazon long. If you're looking for a long trade today, I would be looking at Amazon as a potential bull candidate. Nvidia, we're at the daily 50 MA. And I didn't point this out. Sorry. QQQ, we're at the daily 50 MA. NQ, we're at the daily 50 MA. SMH, we're at risk of losing the daily 50 MA. We did not get a candle close below. Bulls are looking to fight and defend today to ward off these bears for that potential weekly higher low. We are at a critical juncture for QQQ, NVDA, SMH. We are at a critical juncture. Okay. So we're looking for this potential daily 50 MA to hold. NVDA has been super weak, but since we're sitting on the daily 50 MA, I do like a bottom fish of 421.34 as close as possible and stop out quickly if you're wrong. Tesla. What did I say about Tesla? Daily support tested yesterday and it was still holding. No, that's weekly. Why did I type daily? That's weekly support. My bad. So we are still holding weekly support right here of 240.70. So it's crucial for Tesla bulls to hold this 240.70 to put in that potential weekly higher low. Let's see what bulls can do with this. And I would even say you have potential inverse head and shoulders forming on Tesla. IWM has that 4-hour Adam and Eve reversal pattern potentially forming. And it just has me all these different patterns. I combine them all. We're sitting on the daily 50 MA and I say I'm looking slightly more bullish than bearish at this point. We're starting to rebound from the reaction. Okay. Baba, potential gap play. If gap holds, it's a long idea. So let me show you what I mean. We look at the high of yesterday, 96.30. We're holding that. It's up on an earnings reaction. If we were to have some type of stair step, let's say, into yesterday's high, and then that could serve as support, and then we have a bull break of that stair step, that is a long signal. And then if we dip below yesterday's high, 96.30, then that is a short signal. I'm spelling it out as simply as I can, and I know that I sometimes struggle because, you know, life. None of us are perfect. Interesting. There's a whole lot of expected move left for the week. GDX. GDX, I like long. I laid out my absolute thesis on gold, looking for the weekly higher low. GDX broke this 28.76 on Monday by 9 cents and bounced. If you grab Nugget, what was that, Tuesday? Did I say Monday? Because I missed Monday. Yeah, Tuesday. This was my Queen of the Mountain trade. If you took that, you're sitting pretty right now. And I still like it long for a pullback buy. JPM. This is a beautiful potential weekly bull flag. Don't forget your volume. Volume can act as a confirmation of your trade thesis. And so this is a confirmation. It doesn't mean I'm absolutely right, but it gives me more conviction that JPM is a potential weekly bull flag because we have declining bear volume on this consolidation. All right, we're sitting on the daily 21 EMA. So I like a long buy against either 153.72 or 153.47 on JPM. And by the way, I have not organized my tickers up here, so I wouldn't glean any information from that because it doesn't mean much. I'm going to watch JPM. I don't know whose place I'm going to put it in. I'll have to see. Microsoft. This is going to be a weird one. You're a weird one, Mr. Grinch. Potential monthly bull flag, ugly one. We don't like to see these upper wicks of bears selling into the pop. But this looks like a 4-hour falling wedge to me. Look at the 50 RSI. Electric fence for bulls. You see it? And it's also the 21 EMA is also an electric fence. So I am looking for a potential long on Microsoft against 32209, looking for this 4-hour falling wedge to potentially play out. And this is different for me because weekly we lost the support. It's not typically what I look at, but I like how close the stop would be if you're wrong. I had a hard time spitting that one out. And we're over this hourly resistance of 32408, showing some relative strength this morning. Did Microsoft have news or upgrade? Tech investments. All right. Good morning, 374 Lon. Exactly, Greg. I'm with you. I went over Dow because I remember specifically saying 35,500 is your psychological resistance. It has a potential Adam and Eve reversal pattern. Yeah, I went over it. 35,494 is resistance. I would just round that out to 35,500, and you have support at 35,131. I like the Dow bullish today. Adam and Eve potential bullish reversal pattern. RTY. Adam and Eve potential bullish reversal pattern. NASDAQ. Testing the daily 50 MA right here. QQQ, same thing. Holding a little bit better, but we know QQQ does not have as much data as NQ. Nvidia, holding that daily 50 MA. So I think I've made my case as to why I'm looking a little more bullish than bearish today. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up right there. TCG members, I'll have these notes over to you. They're not beautiful notes. This is not my best work because of CPI. It changes things. So I saved myself a little writing because it doesn't normally work out so great. CPI can blow it up. All right. Well, y'all have a wonderful day. And I'm going to go put these notes in chat. Use stop losses.